All U.S. domestic flights were grounded for several hours this morning. The Federal Aviation Administration, the FAA, revealed there was a problem with the system that alerts pilots to potential hazards on their flight routes. It was not immediately clear what the cause of the problem was, nor whether inbound international flights would be affected, although the president later clarified that flights could safely land. Outbound flights have now resumed. Let's bring in Samira Hussain and find out a little bit more. We know, Samira, don't we, that flights from Newark have started up, Atlanta, I think, as well. So things starting to come online. Are we any closer to sort of understanding some of the causes of this and what it might not be?
Well, I think a lot of people are asking that exact question, and I think it's going to take a little while to sort of further investigate exactly what went wrong. But as you can imagine, there's been a lot of talk about this on American media, with quite a few politicians already coming out and speaking about it. And remember, it also comes at the heels of that very busy Christmas period where you saw that Southwest Airlines, for example, just suffered some real catastrophic issues when it came to their flights, and several thousand canceled flights over more than a week. What some people are suggesting is perhaps it has to do with some of the aging infrastructure that is being used by the FAA. Remember, you know, some of these software systems have been in use for a long time. So I think that's one call that a lot of lawmakers are looking at, or one possibility that a lot of lawmakers are looking at.
But the press secretary for the White House saying this is definitely not, at this stage, looking like a cyber attack.
No, and I think that we're all very clear about that. I think that was certainly the worry at the very immediate, wondering whether it was cyber attack or possible, possible terrorist attack or something like that. But that was dispelled pretty quickly, and it was just a matter for the agencies to try and get their systems back online. Remember just how many flights are coming in and out of the United States on a daily basis. Yes, you were right to point out that there were two airports that they started resuming operations at pretty quickly. That would be in Atlanta and in Newark, New Jersey. And that's because those airports are massive hubs. And remember the cascading impact that this has. Flight operators, will have one plane that goes somewhere, picks up people in a city, drops other people off and goes somewhere else. And once you have one delay, it has this domino effect on delays everywhere. Now, it wasn't just one airline. It was all airlines operating in the United States. So it'll be interesting to see how long it will take for operations to get back to normal.
We're going to keep across it. Thanks very much, Samira. Thank you.